Hello and welcome to an Under the Color of MS podcast episode. We're trying to do these on Thursdays, but everything got screwed up during the holidays. So, and starting in January, we're going to hopefully be back to a normal routine and we can figure things out. Uh, yeah, I don't have nothing really too special to show off or anything. We basically don't celebrate Christmas in our house. At least me and the wife, we got sick of buying each other presents and having so much crap that we didn't need. It's easier just to buy our own things. And we went to just doing stockings, but then now, since I've been a caretaker these past years, it's just hasn't been enjoyable enough to even enjoy a holiday. So we haven't done our stockings even in a long time. And I felt bad because this year Shelly didn't even have anything from her family to open because we kind of stopped doing presents with family members and friends and stuff. Instead, just sending care packages here and there throughout the year instead of doing birthdays and Christmas. All it is basically a money swap, is what it is. So we stopped doing it, but then it was kind of a bummer when I'm sitting here and my wife, my wife doesn't have anything to open on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day. And I got a big amount of things that were sent to me from uh, one of the one of my favorite newer indie style comic uh, book runs out there, Sweetie Candy Vigilante. They seen my videos and appreciated them and sent me a care package. Well, two care packages. Very generous. Awesome stuff. Check out those videos. I put them out earlier this week. Uh, but yeah, I've received those on Christmas Eve and was able to open them and do the unboxing videos. And I just felt bad for my wife because she didn't have nothing to open. And I do still every year uh, adopt a bat for her through the Bat Society or the Bat Conservation Society of America or whatever it is. But yeah, I just I got her another bat this year, but her gift didn't come in from it yet. So she didn't get that before Christmas. So I didn't have nothing to give her. That was kind of a bummer, but what you gonna do? That's what you do when you cancel gifts. Kind of makes holidays a little gloomier. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe next year we'll do something a little special. But it's not into wasting money on a bunch of gifts for no reason. Uh, you've seen my little light up mushroom I had before, but uh, when we were at Marshall's, they had a bunch of the light ups on sale, and they happen to have a Mario mushroom head, which isn't like my other one. It's just a looks like it should be a Mario mushroom head, but it's got the little dots on it, and those don't go with Mario. So I seen this one and picked it up, and I was glad I did. You tap it on, has the little Mario sound. Tap it on. So another cute mushroom light up. Had to pick that up. The wife is obsessed with the alien cat. I showed off those posters a while back that she picked up. Oh, now she's got the ornament. The cat carrying the alien in his mouth. So that's awesome. Nice little ornament. I think we'll ever have a Christmas tree that we have our own. It's just I didn't even put up the little 2 foot, 3 foot tall Christmas tree, the peanut style Christmas tree this year. Didn't feel like the holidays. And we weren't supposed to have any snow on Christmas. Then we had a actually did have a white Christmas. This I didn't do yet. I forgot all about it. What is it again? Oh, it's Plant from Little Shop of Horrors, Audrey. It's a little Lego set. I put that together today so I can lay it back there. But yeah, I forgot all about that. To do that. Oh, I forgot. I didn't give you guys a quiz. So I suppose I better give you your quiz questions. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to think about them and guess what they are before the end of the show. Glasses. I can read the shit. So you got 6 questions. Question 1. Who caused Luke to exclaim, "Put that down now! Hey, that's my dinner"? And question 2, what did Luke Skywalker use to dispatch the final Imperial biker scout? Question 3, what was Luke's 2-word response when Leia complained that Han didn't care about anyone? Question 4, what makes travel at night on Tatooine particularly dangerous? Question 5, what did Obi-Wan and C-3PO do with the Jawa bodies at the wrecked Sandcrawler? And question 6, which of Vader's hands did Luke sever with his lightsaber? So we will get the answers for those at the end of the show, if I remember. Checked out on Matt Hobomax the first 3 episodes of Creature Commandos. I love the third one with GI Robot. That was my favorite so far. But yeah, they're doing a good job with those. Weasel. Didn't think I'd like that character as much as I do, but he's been interesting. Netflix, checked out La Palma, I think it's called. It's kind of a family goes on vacation to this island that they always go to. It's a well, not highly volcanic, but it's basically built on a volcano. And the volcano erupted about 100 years ago, wiped out everything, and could easily cause massive tsunamis if it did erupt again. And while they're on vacation there, it just so happens to start to act up. And lots of things happen. The kids have some relationship issues. Other kids got some physical issues. And they gotta try and escape the island once they find out about what's going on, that there could be a tsunami coming. One of the kids runs away at one point and gets on a plane, which the plane ends up getting caught in some ash from the volcano starting to erupt and crashes. And just all kinds of little things that happen throughout it. But I liked it. It's a 4-parter. I think they're like 45-minute episodes each one. Uh, it holds up with the like volcano and stuff. A lot of the other volcanic movies that we've seen that we've been into. But yeah, definitely interesting. Exploding Kittens. Check out that little series. Um, it's funny. It's basically when God has to be judged for something and gets sent to Earth, he ends up becoming a cat. And eventually, the devil also goes to Earth, and she's a cat also. They end up linking up together, messing with each other, all that stuff. Some things happen. The one cat I don't want to give away all that stuff, but if you like cats and stuff, you'll like the fun stuff that happens throughout it. It just cracked me up, like in the beginning when he's first a cat, too. The normal knocking shit over stuff that cats love to do. Just gets frustrated with the. It's one of its new caretaker owners, and just walks up to the pencil, sends them flying. It's just all the normal cat stuff that you would expect you'll see in this, along with seeing a cat that uh, is holding God in its body and in its physical being. It's yeah, it was very well done. Wife wasn't gonna watch it. Now I want her to watch it, so we'll probably go back and I'll take a second view of that. But yeah, they're just out to answer people's cries for help, see what they can do to make things better and make up for the things that they did in the past. And we find out that there's a little crossover between the two entities and a little scam that's going on to possibly mess with one of them. So check those out. Uh, Superman trailer, big thing out there. If you missed it, James Gunn's doing it. Awesome job the way it looks. Everybody's obsessed with crypto, of course. Always get the most attention. It doesn't come out till July. So why we're seeing the trailer now is beyond me. And we're gonna have to wait 7, 8 months before the movie comes out. So why are they teasing it up with full trailers now if the movie's not ready to go? I don't know. Don't understand that philosophy, but I'm sure they have their own reasons. I only seen the video a few times. I do want to watch it more, but I'd rather just watch the movie. But lots of people were complaining that crypto isn't flying. But if you watch when crypto's coming in and he's totally covered in snow, it looks like just before he gets to Superman, he drops down that little bit. So it looks like he was flying all the way up until he gets close enough that he lands and runs the rest of the way. I don't think you have to worry about crypto not being able to fly. If you're a super dog, you're going to fly. I don't think that will be a problem. I heard a few complaints about little things here and there, but the majority of the internet is very happy about that review or preview. I mean, uh, I I'm looking forward to it a lot, and I'm not big on Superman anymore. If you follow my reviews and stuff, I'm burnt out on all the main superheroes. A lot of them just, I don't know, they just overdid it, and it got to the point now where they're just putting a lot of crap out there. It seems rushed, seems like different opinions on concepts of what things were in the past, and then using the stupid multiversity reasoning behind everything. It's like everything's got to have new looks, new sexes of people, new versions of people, all this stuff. Making this get really confusing, especially if you're not a comic book fan and don't really understand why these people are changing all the time, and nobody ever ages, but all of a sudden they have children. It's like, okay, you stayed the same age for 80 years and now you have a bunch of teenage kids. Um, when were they babies? All that stuff. It's like, we don't see none of that. I don't know. That's just, I think that whole philosophy is dumb. But I was happy to see it. It reminded me of the Christopher Reeves style Superman. So I'm hoping that's what we're going back towards the more enjoyable versions of the characters, not such dark versions of the characters. Let's have a little fun with it. But when it comes to the animals and stuff. The Super Pets movie I enjoyed, although I feel when it comes to Super Pets, it's hard not for me not to want the Art Baltazar Franco Super Pet style stuff. But gotta take what you get. Uh, Another movie I seen that's coming out. It's a kids movie, very kids movie, but I was very happy to see it because I love the books. I'm a giant kid at heart, and I'm not gonna ever change. But yeah, when I seen the Dog Man trailer, that made me happy. Dog Man's such a fun character. If you have not read the books, it's a dog and a cop that were kind of put together, and now he's working the force. It just the dog's characterization takes over quite a bit for the character, and it's just so much fun. So keep an eye out for that one. Great for all ages. Awesome for kids for their first movie or one of their first movies. If you've never taken your child to a movie and would like to, I think Dog Man would be just such goofy Dog Man, Cat Man, all the characters. Sarge, Chief, I should say, not Sarge, but he's the thing he goes through that Dog Man does to his stuff. So fun. But yeah, goofy books. Great to get someone started. Great for bedtime reading. Great for getting a kid started in the comic books. They also have little things how to draw the characters in the back, step by step, which is awesome. Get them to maybe get into doing some artwork and stuff. Um, all kinds of fun little things in those books, but they do an awesome job with them. And if you want to pick them up on the cheap, you can find them almost any time at Goodwill's, Salvation Armies, stuff like that for dirt cheap. Uh, I would expect places like Half Price Books to give you better deals on them, but for some reason they just got the newer issues out and they got them at top prices. So, other than that, I didn't like this year they did I think it was a Friday night. It might have been Christmas Day. No, it wasn't a Friday. I think it was a Wednesday. I think it was Christmas Day. Uh, Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, but I'm pretty sure Christmas Day they had two football games on or three football games on, NFL games, and they were all televised on Netflix. Which I don't like that. It's like Thursday nights games are only on Amazon, and now holiday games on Netflix only. Eh, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, those days should be for everybody to watch whatever games they're on. They should be on a regular antenna and not just on a platform that someone has to go and buy. I don't think that's right. I get it for other days, but on actual holidays when people are with their family and stuff, you don't know whose house you're going to be at, what they have for platforms, but almost everybody has an antenna access. So you would think that would be the way to go. But who am I to judge? I don't run the organization. I just watch the games. But yeah, other than that, I think I mentioned that I'm pretty sure I mentioned the wife and I went and seen Red One. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I mentioned that on the last episode, which I enjoyed it, but they took fat away from us when they made Santa skinny and all muscular. That's just wrong. Took him away from us. Bigger people. There are a few people that can represent us. And I didn't like that they had two swear words. Well, one they didn't fully use, but you knew what they were saying. And another one, they didn't need to do that. They could have left it a kid friendly movie instead of adding those. But let's look at the questions one last time and see if we know the answers. Who caused Luke to exclaim, "Put that down. Now, hey, that's my dinner"? That would have been Yoda. What did Luke Skywalker use to dispatch the final Imperial biker scout? Okay, yeah, it would have been a lightsaber because he cuts him down. Yeah, cuts the like. I think he cuts him off the bike. I was thinking at first that he cut the front of the bike off, but I think he cuts the guy off. Yep. And number 3, what was Luke's 2-word response when Leia complained that Han didn't care about anyone? Cares something like Han cares about Han, or that would be 3 words though. What was Luke's 2-word response when Leia complained that Han didn't care about anyone? Not surprising. I don't know. I care. Okay. Luke cares. He wants to make out with his sister. What makes travel at night on Tatooine particularly dangerous? I would say the sandstorms, maybe. It's close. Sand people. What did Obi-Wan and C-3PO do with the Jawa bodies at the wrecked sandcrawler? Thought they just left. Or they burnt them. I'll say they burnt them. Yeah, burned them. All right. Which of Vader's hands did Luke sever with his lightsaber? I'm gonna say his left one. You would think he'd get his lightsaber hand, but I'm gonna say left. Oh, it's the right one. Because I know Luke lost his left hand, right? 'Cause he's holding on to the thing before he drops his hand. Yeah, I think so. But yeah, so that was the questions for this week. And I hope you enjoyed the little bit of show that we had today. Nothing too exciting. But that's what Under the Cult MS episodes are for, just for me to randomly talk about whatever. In the new year, we're going to have a variety of new things, so keep an eye out for that and try and do some uh, quick reviews and stuff like that, shorts and things. Get back to our reading of comics and all that stuff. Lots of fun things planned for the future. Keep an eye and an ear out. Keep falling under the cult of MS. Rate, review, subscribe, tell a friend, give us those likes. And we will keep putting out this stuff as long as you keep checking it out. All right. Thanks. Bye.